Alright everyone, welcome to the game train. So, this is another video where I'm just going to voice over. This is just 3 individual lifts I hit. And I'm only going to show you the compound lifts, the major compound lifts. And it's warm-ups and then all sets. That way you guys have an idea of kind of what I do to warm up. Because a lot of people, well, when they warm up, they just lift way too much weight too frequently and they get tired out, because that's what I used to do. So this will just be in the background. I'm not going to comment on what I'm doing. So let's get into the point of this video. The gain train. So the gain train is a train that takes you to a place to get gains, and I am going to give you all a ticket to that train. All aboard, choo choo, let's go. Alright, so now that we're on this train and it's going fast, you know, if you look out the window, you might puke. You're going to puke sometimes on the gain train, and that's okay. Just, you know what I mean? I got the chalk bucket in front of me right there. That's what it's for. Sometimes I use it to put chalk on my hands. Other times I vomit inside of it. Do I clean it? No, not really. I just kind of let it sit there and put more chalk in it. Anyway, let's keep going. The secret, well, not the secret, but a secret to getting larger, faster, without using gear, aka performance enhancing drugs, is hopping on a program. Now, which program do I hop on? Who is the programmer? Who is providing these programs? Where are they? Well, these programs can be found on the internet. Now, I've ran a lot of programs in my day, and all I'm going to say is you gotta run something that is geared towards what you are doing. So again, you know, if you're like a, you know, newbie lifter, new to the gym, hop on a novice program, beginner program, get introduced to the 3 kings, 4 kings, squat, bench, deadlift, and the OHP, aka the overhead press. These are all great exercises, and you got to learn how to do them properly. I will always preach that. I will always preach that. So, find a program that fits you. Now, if you're someone like me who lifted for like a couple years and then realized that you just didn't know how to overhead press, squat, bench, or deadlift, you're going to have to run a novice beginner program to get you acclimated to lifting like that. Because I was just hanging out on the cables, trying to be a bad boy, just trying to get that pump, not going for strength. Whatever program you run, strength needs to be a primary focus. I want to say that. Say that again, is strength is so important. I used to go in the gym and not care about strength at all. You need to get example. I used my old 1 rep max on squat was like 385, and I could squat 275 for a set of 12. Now my squat 1 rep max is 405, and I can squat 315 for a set of 12. So you need a program that's going to prioritize strength. As far as where to get the program, you know, there's a lot of good YouTubers out there. I will say this: do not buy anything from anyone for any reason, anywhere, at any time, at any place. Only buy a program. Only spend money on a program if you're getting coaching along with the program. That I can understand. But as far as just buying a program, like, there's no one has found the secret mystical rep range with, you know, these enchanting lifts that just magically get you bigger. No. You can write your own program, but I recommend going on YouTube. Um, and watch me grind this one out. Ooh, what a greaser. Anyway, go on YouTube, go on, Google it up. Google it up. Look up some programs on YouTube. You're gonna have to do some research. Um, you have to. So I like to say, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Find some kind of program and just stick to it. Now, if we got summer right around the corner. For some people, it's going to be too late. But don't let that discourage you, because there's always the following summer 2022. If some people might be able to make some serious progress for the summer, and other people might, it's going to depend. Some people, height, weight, age, how much time you have to lift, your access to a gym, all these different things. Some people, it's just going to take them longer, but that's perfectly okay. Now, this is something that is very important, because every dude in the world, and specifically dudes, when they go to the gym, there are two muscles they want to hit, and that is chest and biceps. Let me just say this. If you are going to build a house, you don't build the roof first. Because if you build the roof first, that's just something an idiot would do. You start with the basement. Do I mean calves? No. Skip your calves. All right? I tried training calves, and they don't get bigger. Don't even waste your time with those things. If you have small calves, wear high socks. If you got big calves, good for you. Like, they just don't get bigger. Kidding. But seriously, though, legs are the most important muscle group to hit. Watch me fail this. I'm such a pussy. I just drop it. I just dropped it. I had one more rep. Got some shin blood. Legs are the most important, without a doubt. Squatting heavy, deadlifting heavy. I mean, you're killing multiple birds with one stone. You are just lining up like 20 birds, and you're putting like a rock in a potato cannon that shoots like 200 miles an hour, and you are just evaporating birds. That's how good those two lifts are. So, squat and deadlift, I mean, all the muscles you're hitting, hammies, quads, glutes, abs, lower back, upper back. They're just great exercises. There's nothing more I could say. With that said, though, the OHP and the bench are still very important. OHP, some people, you can stand and do it. If you stand and do it, you're going to hit more of your delt versus if you sit when you do it. Right now I'm sitting to OHP because the ceiling's so low. I can't stand an OHP. But take those lifts very seriously as well. All four. Prioritize them. Hit them often. And then after that, you can kind of fine-tune some things if you want to. If you have some muscle groups that are lagging, cables, dumbbells, machines, all great things to, all great tools to put on some muscle. Now, I will say this, I'm looking forward to going back to a gym. I'm going to show you guys the program that I'm going to be running at the end of this at the end of my squat footage here for the next 2 sets. But I'm looking forward to, I've just been using a bar for so long now, and I've just been doing a lot of the same exercises over and over. So yeah, I'm also kind of looking forward to I miss the social aspect of the gym as well. But I'm gonna kind of utilize more, cables, machines, dumbbells, things that I just have not been able to use. Uh, However, I will say the barbell is hands down my favorite tool to lift with, um, and it will always be my favorite. Sometimes though, it's just nice to change it up, so that's what I'm gonna do. It also kind of save some time in the gym, just because a lot of these lifts that I'm hitting, I've been hitting legs push pull off for some time now, and my lifts a little longer than I would want at times. So I'm going to, really go all out on Friday, Saturday, Sunday as far as the compounds go. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to go to the gym and, well, you guys will see everything. I'm going to go over all the exercises I'm doing, all the rep schemes. This program, I made it all myself, so let's take a look at it. Time to get serious. No more fucking around. So this is the program that I'm going to be running. I'm going to run this at the end of May. I'm sorry, the beginning of May. And I'm going to run this whole entire program on a caloric deficit. The whole goal of this program is to retain as much muscle and strength as I can while burn as much fat as I can. Now, I will say this, that this program, the real factor of this whole thing, to achieve that result of hanging on to as much muscle and strength as I can and burning as much fat as I can, is really going to come down to the diet. Now, because I'm going to be in a caloric deficit, I can't run something that just has an insane amount of volume like the last program I ran and the winter program I ran that just had so much powerlifting for high volume. I'm not going to be, my body just, it won't be able to keep up. So I'm going to have to run something a little different here. So instead of lifting 3 days on, 1 day off, so lifting 6 days within 8 days pretty much, I'm going to tone it down. I'm only going to lift 5 days within 7. So, I'm going to lift Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to lift Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be more strength-based, compound lifting, and then Tuesday, Wednesday will be at the gym, and that's going to be more bodybuilding style kind of lifting. A lot more machines, dumbbells, cables, and all that good stuff. So this program I have, it's 6 weeks long, and it every week is a row. Now, I will say this: the first 3 weeks here are identical to these 3 weeks. So let's go through the exercises, and I'm gonna break it down by the strength based and powerlifting based workouts I got here. So you got Friday legs, Saturday push, Sunday pull. Start off with a main compound, so either the squat, the bench, or the deadlift, and then after that you have a secondary compound, which is rather the glute bridge, the OHP, or the deficit deadlift. Now, as far as the rep schemes go for the first 2 lifts of every legs push pull, the idea and the reasoning that I have here is that I want to pick something, so here, ready? 3 sets of 12. That's a weight that I'm going to have to go, I'm not going to use the word light, but lighter on than I would, if I had like a 3x3 or something like that. But a 3x12 something that I would go lighter on. And then the OHP, or I'm sorry, the glute bridge, 3x4. So I'm going heavy on the glute bridges, lighter on the squats. And I want the 2 reps to add up to 16. The reasoning I picked that was just based off what I've done in the past. I feel like this is a good amount of volume, um, because I couldn't imagine hitting a set of 12 and then just hitting another set of 12 on the glute bridges. Same thing over here. Start off on the bench, 3x8. Go to the OHP, 3x8. Go over to the deadlift. Now, I don't do as much volume on the deadlifting as I do the benching and squatting days, just because deadlifting takes a little more out of me. So I have these two add up to 12, the reps. So set of 2 on sumos, and deficits I had a set of 10. Now, the first 3 weeks, these will change. These are the only rep ranges that change. All this stuff here, these exercises will just always stay fixed. They won't change at all at any point. So let's go to the squats. So week 1, I hit a 3x12. Week 2, I hit a 3x8. Week 3, I hit a 3x4. Glute bridge will also change. First week, I had a 3x4. Second week, I had a 3x8. And then third week, I had a 3x12. Same thing for the bench. Start off on a 3x8, then a 3x4, then a 3x12. OHP starts off with a 3x8, then a 3x12, and then a 3x4. Deadlifting starts off with a 3x2. The next week's a 3x10. The following week is a 3x6. Deficit deadlifting starts off with a 3x10. The next week it's a 3x2. The following week it's a 3x6. Now, you're probably looking at these RPEs, and they're all just all over. Ignore the RPEs. RPE, real quick, to anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's rate of perceived exertion. So pretty much an RPE 10 means, let's say you have a 3x10 on, or a 3x12 on squat, and it has an RPE 10. RPE 10 means that on that 3x12 you are going all out, gun to your head. You can't hit a single rep after 12. 9 means you're going to leave 1 rep in the tank. 8 means you're going to leave 2 reps in the tank, and so on. So I got to play around with those. I've never made a program that I've implemented my own RPEs in, so I'm honestly going to have to run this and see how it goes. And then from there, I'm going to run this program, if I like it, multiple times. So I'll adjust the RPEs accordingly. And if I like this program, I will put the RPEs in, and then I will re-release it. That way, if you guys want to run this. But that's the first 3 days of every week. Legs, push, pull. But now, like I said, I'm going to take off on Monday, come into the gym on Tuesday and Wednesday, and do more bodybuilder style stuff. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday in the gym will always be the same every single week. None of this will change. The reps will always be the same. Tuesday is legs and back. I'm going to start off on the leg press, 4 sets, 20 reps, 15 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps. Reasoning behind the higher rep ranges is on legs. I feel like my legs can just handle way more volume. So I'm going to push them harder. Now, after that, I go on to the lat pull down. Lat pull down, side note, one of my favorite exercises that is not a compound lift. After the lat pull down, hack squat or leg press machine, whichever's available, because I don't like to wait around for stuff at the gym. Cable row, hyperextend. Again, hold on real quick. Cable row, another one of my favorite exercises. Hyperextension, I do those with the 25-pound barbell, the little shorter barbell with weight on the side of it, so it's kind of like a hyperextension deadlift. Leg curl, rope curl. Rope curls are biceps. I hit I hit my arms a little bit every now and then. So, and then Wednesday is delts and chest. So I'm going to start off on the delt press, dumbbells, 12, 10, 8, 6, dumbbell incline, 12, 10, 8, 6. Then I go to lateral raises. Real quick side note, lateral raises, one of my favorite exercises you can do that's not a compound. After that, you got the hammer strength incline or the Smith machine incline. Uh, Front raises for the delts, decline cables. Side note again, decline cable, one of my favorite exercises that is not a um, compound lift. And then tricep pushdowns. Um, so really staying in the higher reps. Uh, Now I do have 6 reps for at least one set on all these. Um, and to be honest, I'm really this rep range that these 2 rep schemes right here aren't something I've ever really tried. I've never tried a rep scheme like that, and I want to see what it's like. I've seen other people do rep schemes like this. I typically just stick with a straight rep scheme, so like things like 3x10s or 3x12s, 3x8s, 3x4s, 3x2s. I want to give this a try and see what this is like. So again, this is just like I have no idea what's going to come of this, but I want to reiterate this program is only going to be as good as my diet is. And I'm running this program to lighten up the volume so my body can handle going to the gym. Because I can't, what I'm running right now, it's too much powerlifting volume. And my body just wouldn't be able to handle it. I'd be tired all the time. Now, any program is only as good as the intensity that you're bringing, your dieting, and how much sleep you're getting. So, want to reiterate that. Um, Again, these first 3 weeks are the same as these second 3 weeks. But that's really it. So, if you guys want to run this program, you are definitely more than welcome to try this out. Again, I have never ran this. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I will track this and I'll probably make some videos on it. So that is all, and I will catch you on the next one.